All right, here we're being asked to solve this exponential equation. By the way, this is an exponential equation because our variable is in the exponent. This presents a unique issue. I am going to solve this with the common base or like base property. To do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack these two values right here of 100 and 10,000. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this with those written as powers of 10. And we'll see why in 1 second. So 10,000 is 10 to the 4th power. And I got to still raise to the n. And then 100 is 10 squared. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to apply the rule of negative exponents to this expression on the left. 1 over 10 to the 4th is the same thing as 10 to the negative 4th. That might feel a little strange. I just want to review that for a quick second. And we have this property of negative exponents, that x to the negative n is 1 over x to the n. The issue with this is most of us are used to this equality going this way. All I'm doing in this example right here to go between these two expressions is I'm going backwards with this equality. I'm taking this 10 to the 4th and writing it as 10 to the negative 4. All right, to continue on, what I'm going to do now is apply the property of exponents. It says if I have an exponential expression raised to an exponent, I multiply those two exponents together. So on the left-hand side of the equation here, I'm going to get 10 to the negative 4n, because negative 4 times n is negative 4n. And on the right-hand side here, I have 10 squared. Now what I'm going to do is apply the like base or common base property that is as follows. The common base property says that if I have two exponential expressions set equal to each other that have the same base, then I can set the exponents equal to each other. It's an equivalent statement. In our example here, since we have the common base of 10, what I'm going to do is set these two exponents equal to each other. That gives me negative 4n equals 2. And now I can solve this for n by dividing both sides by negative 4. When I take 2 and divide it by negative 4, I reduce that down to negative 1/2. So simply, real quick, to rehash what I did here. I chose to write both of these numbers as a power of 10 because I knew what was coming down the pike there in that last step. But what I do is I write both these numbers as a power of 10, simplify stuff as much as possible. Once I have 10 to some power equals 10 to another power, I can get rid of the base and just set the exponents equal to each other. Therefore, I've taken care of the issue of having an exponent or having our variable as an exponent.